nung kinancel nyo yung unang patawag namin, kayo mismo nagbigay ng date kasi sabi nyo meron kayong e-lotto launching. And then you guys gave us the date na available kayo. And then when we said, okay, sige, yung date na yon isa-set natin for next hearing, kayo po nagbigay ng date. And then last minute, the day before, sabi nyo, hindi kayo maka-attend. Lahat kayo. Parang boycott. Yan sinasabi ko, ano bang pinagmamalaki ng Pcso? Ano meron sa inyo? Anak kayo ng mga Diyos?
Your
Anak
Honor,
kayo ng Diyos din sa Pcso? Kayo sa Pcso, parang sa tingin nyo, you guys are very special. I don't know kung anong pinagmamalaki nyo, lalo ng boss nyo, si Robles. We sent a letter to you last several weeks ago para sa hearing na ito. And you sent us a letter saying, hindi kayo makaka-attend lahat. And nagpa-reschedule ang Pcso. Nung magpa-reschedule kayo, tinanggap namin yung rescheduling ninyo, and then only for us to receive a letter stating na hindi na naman kayo makakadala. Ang yabang ninyo sa Pcso, ano bang pinagmamalaki ninyo? Anong meron sa Pcso? Samantalang lahat ng mga agency ng gobyerno, pag pinapatawag sa Senado, pumupunta kayo sa Pcso, hindi. Ano meron sa inyo? What makes you so very special? Ngayon wala dito yung boss nyo. Kayo mismo ang humingi ng reschedule, and then pagdating nung date na pinatos namin, yung date na binigay nyo, a week later, para sa hearing na ito, magpapadala kayo ng sulat last minute na hindi kayo maka-attend. Samantalang lahat ng agency ng gobyerno, pag may hearing, pinapatawag sa Senado, pumupunta. I'm sorry, kayong dalawa, baka magigisa kayo. Sinubo kayo sa Lions Den nitong boss nyo, na dapat ang boss nyo nandito, hindi kayo. No, let me speak first. Diba? Nagpadala kami ng invitation sa inyo ahead of time, way ahead of time. Hindi kayo kumibo. And then last minute, sinabi nyo hindi kayo maka-attend dahil launching ng e-lotto. At nag-request kayo ng reschedule for another week. Kayo pa mismo nagbigay ng date. And we said, okay. And then pagdating ng date na yon, the day before, hindi ulit kayo maka-attend. Lahat. Kung hindi pa ako nagbanta na magpe-privilege speech ako at ipapasampin ako kayo, hindi pa sana kayo mag-attend. May umattend nga, dadalawa lang. No, galit ako. Kasi lumilitaw na meron kayong pinagmamalaki. Nagmamayabang kayo sa Pcso. At this point, I would like to formally resume the public hearing by this subcommittee on games and amusement. For the orderly conduct of business, we will first tackle Senate Resolution number 253, Integrity and Trustworthiness of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, or Pcso, Lotto Games. Then we will proceed with Senate Resolution number 466, Prize Fund Tax remitted by the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. May we first request the committee secretary to restate our agenda for today's public hearing and acknowledge the resource persons present both physically and virtually. Comsec.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the first public hearing, for the first subcommittee, it is on PS Resolution number 253 entitled Resolution Directing the Appropriate Committee of the Senate to undertake an inquiry in aid of legislation to determine and maintain the integrity and trustworthiness of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, Pcso Lotto Games, by Senator Pimentel. And the second one is PS Resolution number 466 entitled Resolution Directing the Appropriate Committee of the Senate to undertake an inquiry in aid of legislation on the status of the prize fund tax remitted by the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office, Pcso, to the Bureau of Internal Revenue, BIR, by Senator Tulfo. The guests, the resource persons that were invited are If you're not on the panel, please just stand up or raise your hand. From PCSO, Attorney John Derek Porcincula, and Attorney Maria Katrina Nicole C. Contacto. From the BIR, Mr. Abdullah S. Bandarang. Where is Mr. There. Okay. Miss Maribel Serafica. There. Can you please stand up so that we can... Miss Patricia Nicole Halgalado. Miss Furley Ann Montalban. Mr. Marlon Gampon. And Mr. Eduardo Certeza. And Miss Marilyn Sim. Can you... can you please all stand up so that you can take the oath?
Hindi mo nakasama yung mga taga-PNP? Kasi yung
Wala
sa
pa, mamaya pa,
PNP,
sir.
second yun, ano?
Second, sir.
Okay.
Do you, please stand up. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth in front of this committee? Thank you, Your Honor.
Kayo sa PCSO, parang sa tingin nyo, you guys are very special. I don't know kung anong pinagmamalaki nyo, lalo ng boss nyo si Robles. We sent a letter to you last several weeks ago para sa hearing na ito. And you sent us a letter saying hindi kayo makaka-attend lahat. And nagpa-reschedule ang PCSO. Nung magpa-reschedule kayo, tinanggap namin yung rescheduling ninyo, and then only for us to receive a letter stating na hindi na naman kayo makadalo. Ang yabang ninyo sa PCSO, ano bang pinagmamalaki ninyo? Anong meron sa PCSO? Samantalang lahat ng mga agency ng gobyerno, pag pinapatawag sa Senado, pumupunta kayo sa PCSO, hindi. Ano meron sa inyo? What makes you so very special? Ngayon wala dito yung boss nyo. Kayo mismo ang humingi ng reschedule, and then pagdating nung date na pinatos namin, yung date na binigay nyo, a week later, para sa hearing na ito, magpapadala kayo ng sulat, last minute, na hindi kayo maka-attend. Samantalang lahat ng agency ng gobyerno, pag may hearing, pinapatawag sa Senado, pumupunta. I'm sorry, kayong dalawa, baka magigisa kayo. Sinubo kayo sa Lions Den nitong boss nyo, na dapat ang boss nyo nandito, hindi kayo. No, let me speak first. Diba? Nagpadala kami ng invitation sa inyo ahead of time, way ahead of time. Hindi kayo kumibo. And then last minute, sinabi nyo hindi kayo maka-attend dahil launching ng e-lotto. At nag-request kayo ng reschedule for another week. Kayo pa mismo nagbigay ng date. And we said, okay. And then pagdating ng date na yon, the day before, hindi ulit kayo maka-attend. Lahat. Kung hindi pa ako nagbanta na magpe-privilege speech ako at ipapasampin ako kayo, hindi pa sana kayo mag-attend. May umattend nga, dadalawa lang. No, galit ako. Kasi lumilitaw na meron kayong pinagmamalaki. Nagmamayabang kayo sa PCSO. Go ahead, Attorney Contacto. I'm not mad at you because I don't know you. I don't have anything personal against you. Galit ako sa sistema na inilatag nyo na kung saan kayo po'y nagmamayabang. Diyan sa PCSO. Not you personally. I'm sorry. Kung ikaw ay na-offend, it's not about you.
Good morning, Mr. Senator. First, we would like to
First of all, I
offer...
would like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Robin Padilla. Senator. Good morning. Ma'am,
Okay, sir. First of all, we would like to offer our sincerest apologies for the non-attendance of our general manager as well as our assistant general managers. To be frank, Your Honor, the only reason why we're requesting for an extension is because the launch of our PLS is due on October 1. Now, why is it of such importance? The current system that we are using as of now, the
no, let me cut you off. Nung kinancel nyo yung unang patawag namin, kayo mismo ang nagbigay ng date kasi sabi nyo meron kayong e-lotto launching and then you guys gave us the date na available kayo. And then when we said, okay, sige, yung date na yon isa-set natin for next hearing, kayo po nagbigay ng date. And then last minute, the day before, sabi nyo hindi kayo maka-attend. Lahat kayo, parang boycott. Yan sinasabi ko, ano bang pinagmamalaki ng Pcso? Ano meron sa inyo? Anak kayo ng mga Diyos?
Your
Anak
Honor,
kayo ng Diyos din sa Pcso?
no, Your Honor. I would like to explain the reason for our requests.
No, you don't have to request. Nagmamayabang kayo siguro that the least that you can do is apologize.
Sir, which is why I'm asking for an apology, Your Honor. And I'm explaining the absence of the resource persons who can explain and answer your questions in detail.
No, Ma'am Attorney Contacto. Remember, nung unang hearing na sinet namin, that was last week, and you were given notice way ahead of time, umuo kayo, and then last minute, sabi nyo, launching ng e-lotto. Wait a minute. And we said, okay. And then kayo mismo ang pumayag na iset it, to set the hearing for another date. Okay? So, dapat nakapag-adjust na kayo. Dapat nakita niyo na po yung schedule ninyo. Na kung pwede ba kayo hindi, a week later. And then, all of a sudden, hindi na kayo pwede. Come on. Come on.
Mr. Senator, I have a copy of the letter that we sent. There was no mention of the e-lotto. What we have here is, we did mention
Yung first letter ninyo is
September
e-lotto launching.
18. It was two agendas, Your Honor, that we raised in the first letter. So in the first paragraph is the launch of the e-lotto, and the second is the transition to the PLS, sir. Right now, I cannot stress enough, sir, the reason why we need to focus on the PLS. And if you would allow me to explain, sir, this would explain the absence of our officials right now. As I was saying, sir, our ELA, or the equipment lease agreement, which is the system that is currently being used by the PCSO, is set to expire on September 30.